Hello and welcome to this very gentle shoulder mobility flow. The only thing that you may need today, particularly if you're tight of shoulder, is a shoulder strap. Otherwise, for now, just come to find a nice comfortable seat. That could be kneeling, that could be cross-legged, and just find that nice tall spine, connecting your hands down onto the thighs for a moment. And let's close down the eyes, lengthen through the back of the neck, and take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it out of the mouth. And then come straight into your nostril breathing. And turn your attention very much towards the top half of your body. Perhaps noticing where in your upper body you hold tension. Is it one shoulder feels like it lifts higher than the other? Can you soften that if that's you? But otherwise, just starting to get a feel for your neck, shoulder, front of the chest area. Melting your shoulders down and away from your ears. And doing nothing other than just taking a moment to connect into your practice, to land fully into your body, onto your mat. And then together, let's take that deep breath in. Let it go. And then softly open your eyes and let's begin. Take your hand off to one side. Let's go right hand first and just take a nice side stretch. Always a really nice thing to do, really nice way of opening your practice. Push your hips a little to the left and reach up and over through that left arm. And you might already get a sense of the range of movement in your shoulder, whether or not this is difficult for you to lift the arm all the way up and overhead. If it is, start to bring just a little bit of a bend into the elbow. That'll make it a little easier. Otherwise, take one more breath here and then gently come to center and then feel that other side. So as I'm sure you are very well aware, shoulders, neck, front of the chest, front of the arms tend to be a place where we hold a lot of tension and where we also lose a little bit of our mobility. So today we're going to just very gently encourage the shoulders to become more mobile, more open, and then come back to center and just take a roll of your shoulders and then extend your arms out. So palms face forward, take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale, turn your thumbs towards the floor. And then let's open back up. So inhale, palms shine forward. Exhale, dial the thumbs down. And just keep going with that, linking it with the breath. Your exhale, bringing thumbs to earth. So purely tapping into the mobility now in your shoulder. So you're rotating your arm bone into your shoulder joint. And you might feel a little bit of grinding, it might feel a little bit gristly. All of that's okay. You're just moving through fascia, through tendons, through the synovial fluid in your shoulder. So as long as nothing causes you pain. Let's take a few more. So pure mobility, pure strength. Let's go one more and then we will change this movement and make it a little bigger. From here, lift your arms up, take a deep breath in. Exhale, you come down through your arms out into a T shape. We turn the thumb down and then we sweep the arms up the back. Let me show you that from here. So we take the inhale, palms shine forward. Exhale, thumbs down. Squeeze shoulders back and note my hands don't touch the back. I'm keeping them active and away. Again, deep breath in, lift up. Deep breath out, you take the internal rotation, that's the thumbs down, slide the arms up the back. They only might come a little way, that's okay. Let's keep moving with that, and not too many. This is pure strength and mobility work. Breath in, breath out, thumbs down, up the back. Again, inhale, we lift. Exhale, rotate inwards, up the back. Let's go just one more. This should feel quite hard work. Deep breath in. Looks easy, right? Deep breath out, internal rotation, and lift. And then just release that. Let that hard work go, and let's take a stretch. Take your left arm all the way across the body. And note the stretch all the way into your outer arm. And note the tendency perhaps to lift the shoulder up to the ear. So draw it down. Keeping space through the top of the neck, through the top of the shoulder muscles, which is really important when we are working into the shoulders. We're trying to release tension. We don't want to push any pose to the degree where it actually is bringing in tightness. Gently release, take that other side, right arm over. All of this is being done with full breath, long spine. Get that lovely stretch. And so any work with the shoulders is going to automatically bring in the outer arms. So just enjoy that release. And then come back, take a moment, ease them out, just check in with the neck. Again, proximity of shoulders to neck, shoulders to arm means that we also work a little bit into the neck too. So a little sweep right and left. And then come onto all fours, and let's come to move into a cat-cow. Just a little bit of mobility through the spine, and you get the opportunity of grounding the hands into the floor and moving your shoulders just a little away from the ears here. Deep breath in, lift up. Deep breath out, tuck and round. Again, inhale. Exhale, you push and dome into the back, and your shoulder blades separate here. Inhale, they close and come together. Exhale, push, open. Again, deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then from here, just quite simply bring your hips all the way to the floor. Take your arm bones out behind you. Lengthen through your neck. Again, plug the shoulders back. Take a deep breath in into locust. Exhale, release. So warming up a little through the spine, you're still stretching shoulders, but in a real an accessible way. So no interlaced hands just yet. Again, deep breath in, lift up. Exhale, release. Let's take one more. Lift up. Release, hands underneath shoulders, to ease into Cobra and transition into your downward facing dog. And not too long here, so working less in the legs today and trying to make this purely about shoulders. And so already just separate your feet, soften your knees and walk your hands back. And then just relax. Let, for a moment, the shoulders collapse around the ears. That's okay, just whilst you ease into your forward fold, whilst you pedal out the legs. And so really notice that difference between shoulders collapsing to ears and shoulders lifting away. They collapse and round, they lift. So just an important point just to note. And it'll make sense as we journey through this practice. And then slowly just start to roll all the way up. Roll the shoulders back, really important to make sure you've done that. You're picking them up and you're rolling them right back onto the back. And then come somewhere into the front of your mat. Just make sure you have room in front and behind you to stretch. So here we go, a little fluid warm-up flow for the arms. Take a deep breath in, lift up. Take a deep breath out, come into your forward fold, sweep the arms back, and now lift the shoulders up and away from the floor. Again, bend the knees, brush the floor, strong through the legs. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, push and lift. Should feel nice. So very fluid. Link it with the breath, and inhale, rise. And exhale, fold. Again. And so essentially you're just moving arms forwards and back. There's no tricky binds. It's just a nice way of easing in and around your shoulders. And the next time you come up, maybe exaggerate this a little bit. Take the arms a little further back, beyond the ears. Maybe chest lifts. And then again, exhale, brush through, lift up shoulders. Let's go twice more. Inhaling, lift. So energy's picking up a little bit. Exhale. One more. Inhale, strong through the feet. Exhale, let it go. This time, come up all the way up. Reach the hands behind you and cup your elbows. And then find this softness in your shoulders. Again, you might find the body resists. So just melt. Every exhale, melt through neck. Down heavy into the arms. And just give your body a good few breaths here to notice, to get used to the movement, to settle into an opening of chest and shoulders rather than a closing and a rounding. And keep the breath steady and focused, and keep your attention steady and focused. Even in the simplicity of this, you might find the mind wants to wander. Just stay very grounded, very strong, very present in what you're doing. This opening through front of shoulders, through chest. Some of you might feel it right into the very front of the arms. And then gently, so no quick movements here, gently unpin your arms, because essentially that's what you've just been doing. And shine palms forward, let them settle. Take a breath in. Exhale. Second time. If that felt enough for you, stay with the same. Otherwise, you can intensify by now bringing in that interlace through the fingers and staying here. So no forward fold just yet. Again, listen to the body. Can you bring a softness to the elbows? Does that help? Does that give you any more space? Those of you that want more, of course, can start to bend a little bit into each knee. Twisting right, twisting left. Again, we'll just pull a little more through the front of the shoulders. So listen, is it accessible for you? Does it bring you openness, or does it bring you pain? And you have to be the judge of that. Take a couple more breaths, whether you're pedaling out, whether you're in stillness, whether you're cupping the elbows. Strong through the legs, it helps to support the upper body. And then again, no quick movement. Gently bring the hands to your seat and then unpin them. Shine palms forward. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let's start to bring this into a little flow. Come to the top of your mat. Bring your feet together. Hook your thumbs. Use the lift to lift your rib cage out of your waist. You get a nice stretch through the front of the arm bones and the shoulders as you take the arms beyond the ears. And then here we go. Here's your first interlaced forward fold. Cup your elbows if that is okay, if that's where you need to be. Otherwise, take your first interlaced forward fold. Let's do that twice more. Gently release so you're not there for long. Inhale, hook the thumbs, lift the chest, arm bones back. Exhale, take the interlace, crown of the head searches to the floor, neck is long. Again, bend the knees, hook the thumbs like butterfly hands. Thumbs pull apart, lift up, lengthen out of your pelvis. Final time we come into that exhale, let it go. Gently release the hands to the lower back, step the right foot back. Come into your low Anjaneyasana crescent lunge, and then let's start to work into the mobility once again. Bend your left arm, so you've done this before, thumb down, you take the arm up the back. This time, right hand comes to meet it, but we're not taking the bind. Even if you can take the bind, we're not. So I want you today to be really working with keeping this shape purely because the arms and the muscles are working, as opposed to you're using another part of the body to hold it. So let's keep it fluid. Inhale, lift up. Right arm spirals up the back. Inhale, lift. Left arm spiral. So working that internal and external rotation here. Again, should feel tough, but should feel nice. Let's take one more breath in to lift. Breath out, hand up the back. We release that for a moment. Nice inhale. Hands connect to the floor and transition into your downward facing dog. Take just one breath in and out. So I don't want to hold you in dog for too long. Coming into plank and just gently lower knees, chest, chin. Again, no chaturanga, so we're not working massively to support you in some of those real shoulder intensive shapes. Take a nice cobra and release, and then sweep the arms back. Come back into locust, shoulders move away. Inhale, exhale. Twice more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Inhaling, shoulders reach back, and then hands underneath. Take a little lift into cobra, again touching into your downward facing dog. Deep breath in and out. Step the right foot forwards and bring that left knee down. And this might be where some of you will need the strap. So come all the way up into Anjaneyasana, right leg in front. And then from here, take left arm, take right arm, and now you get the opportunity to be in it and breathe. So either hands clasp. Those of you with tight shoulders, grab a hold of your strap, and you can take the bind from here. And all that matters is your bottom shoulder, your right shoulder is softening. So it's a pretty intense pose, Gomukhasana arms. Full breath. To gently release, if you have the strap, get rid of it. Unwind the arm again, you get the opportunity just to lift up and open, and then step forwards. Exhale, come into that forward fold and release over your legs. Bend the knees. Sweep up, rise up, ground through the feet, spread through the toes, and exhale, hands to the heart. Let's come straight into that second side. Hook the thumbs, you get the inhale, lift. Interlace the hands or cup the elbows. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the floor. Step your left leg back this time. Coming into Anjaneyasana, lift up. Fluid arms. Left arm up the back. Right arm on top. Deep breath in, we lift. Deep breath out, come into that mobility. Inhaling. Exhaling. If you need to back off the lunge, that's okay. Inhale. Here's your final one. Exhale. Inhale, unwind the arms. Exhale, step back for a moment, downward facing dog. Come into plank. Inhale, gently lower knees, chest and chin. One cobra. We take the inhale, again, shoulders down the back. Exhale, 3 locusts, sweep your arms back. Inhaling, exhale. If you wish to cup your elbows now, you could. Here's your final one. Deep breath in. Hands release to the floor. Inhaling through Cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, lengthen the neck, deep breath out. Step or place left foot forwards, bring the knee down. Rise up. To take Gomukhasana, cow face, arms again, holding the bind now. Left hand up the back. Right arm catches finger to finger or strap to strap. And be honest with yourself. Where do you feel it? Where is the tension and the tightness for you? Is it right in the middle of the shoulder joint? Do you feel it more along the front of the arm? So just by listening and being aware, you get a sense of what areas you need to work on to open and which areas you also need to be cautious with. So fuel the stretch with this very deep breath. Can you find any softness in the places that are fighting? And then again, with absolute awareness, with respect for the body, rather than flinging the arms apart, it's a gentle release, a gentle unpin, particularly if that was your tighter side like me. Deep breath in, lift up. Exhale, step forwards, Uttanasana, let it be about the legs for a moment. To come all the way up to stand. A deep breath in, really circle the arms back. So any opportunity to come into the mobility, take it. Hands to the heart, breath in and out. Let's move on. Heel toe your feet together. Inhale, lift up through the right knee. Exhale, step back. Coming into high crescent, arms lift. This time, taking your eagle arms, take right arm on top of left. Maybe this is where you stay. So with arm across the body, we did it at the beginning. For those of you that wish to bind, left fingertips to right palm. And then from here, just take a couple of circles with your arms. It's such a nice way to stretch right into the back of that shoulder blade. It's one of my new favorite moves. Just adding these circles in. And then maybe pause and just lift. In goes the stretch right behind that right shoulder blade particularly. Nice and steady with the legs. To gently release, lift up and open out into Warrior Two. Take a nice deep breath in again. Use it as an opportunity to lengthen and yet soften through those shoulders. Let's come into our only half bind in the practice. Left forearm to the thigh, right hand reaches behind. So beginners, hand to waist and roll the shoulder back. Next option, back of the hand to back of the sacrum. It's a little deeper. If you wish to take the full half bind, maybe the fingers grab the inner left thigh. And know that all three of those options that I gave you are great. You're still opening the shoulder. Lengthen the neck and use the strength of the legs to support you here. Take one more inhale and exhale. Again, a respectful release. Start to peel up, start to unclasp that bind, to transition, pivot onto the ball of your back foot and reconnect to high lunge. Deep breath in and then transition all the way down, low crescent. Take this opportunity, cup your elbows or interlace your hands to come forwards into our low, humble warrior. Taking another breath in and out. To gently release the hands to the floor, step back, downward facing dog. Well done. Let it go, exhale. Moving through Vinyasa, inhale, you come into the strength of the shoulders just for a moment. Again, not working too much with the strength element. And then lower down, hips, chest and chin. Just one locust this time. You can interlace, you can cup your elbows, or you can just have hands streamed back. Here we go. Deep breath in, lift. Deep breath out, let it go. Inhaling, come through Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in and out. Bend the knees to look forwards. Make your way, walk, 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 walk. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, forward folds. Sweep up again. Use this opportunity. Can you sweep those arms back as much as you can so that you're coming into the back part of a circle, and then hands to the heart center. Left side, feet together, spine tall, shoulders soft. Left knee lifts. T step back, catch high crescent. When you land, arms lift. This time, left arm across the body, or take your bind, left arm on top, eagle arms. Have a play, circle around. Does it get into any little nooks and crannies for you? Is there a part that feels particularly nice in that circle? T then lift up. Again, shoulders drop, shoulder blades open. Take one more in breath and out breath. To unwind the arms, lift up, open out, warrior two. Here's that half bind, forearm to the thigh. Option one, option two, option three. And so you'll see a little more clearly on this side. If I was here with the shoulder, then I would know that I need to take it to an easier level, so that what matters is the openness and the alignment and the safety of that shoulder, rather than whether or not you can get into a half bind. Take one more breath. Gently come up, release the shoulder, transition, pivot, high crescent. So just maneuver your feet till your hips are square. Deep breath in and release, low lunge. Take your option of interlaced fingers or cupped elbows. Squeeze and lift and melt forwards, humble warrior. Breath in, exhale. Again, shoulders melt, deep breath in. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor, downward facing dog, stretch it out. One final vinyasa, inhale, plank, gently lower down. You see I'm really taking an easier version, letting the weight of my hips bring me down rather than the shoulders. One interlaced locust. Breath in, exhale. Inhale, this time take a child pose. Exhale and just allow your arms to ease back. So shoulders melt, rounding to the floor. And then come to sit and make your way onto your seat. Well done, guys. So hopefully just even doing a few of these poses gives you a sense of just easing off a little bit in the shoulders. Like I say, today's practice is very much easing in to shoulders rather than great big massive binds. So here we go, fingertips behind you. An inclined plane, this gentle version of inclined plane, is one of my favorite poses to do for my chest and shoulders. So fingertips point forwards towards the seat, towards the heels, and you just get a really nice front of chest stretch. Take one more big breath in and out. To lift up, and with all of that opening, let's just take a moment to round forwards. So extending the legs out. You can move flash of the buttocks out of the way. You can soften the knees, and now just let everything round. So no need even to reach the arms forward if you just feel the need to relax a little bit more through the arms. Just let your breath go. And we're using this pose less about being into a big hamstring or spine stretch, and more just to act as a counterpose to all of the shoulder work. And then from here, come up. And then simply come straight onto your back. And I just want you to take a minute into Shavasana. Because particularly when we've opened the shoulders, there's this real urge to now just let them flop back into the floor. So get settled, lengthen your legs, make sure palms face up to the sky. That means your shoulders are rolling back. That's what we want. Close down the eyes and completely drop heavy and relax into all of the areas of the upper body that you have worked today. Take this moment to scan through the body, particularly upper body, noticing any shifts in energy. Do the shoulders feel tired or warm, open, heavy? Just giving them this opportunity to completely let go. And relax through your arms, your neck. Whole upper body releases. Take another deep breath in and out here. Is there anything else that you can release or let go? To softly open your eyes, take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. And let's take the arms above the head, full body stretch. So push palms away, point flex through the feet, and then just gently hug the knees in. To roll all the way over to one side. To finish in any seated position, just as we started, and just close the eyes just for a moment more. Again, shoulders roll back, just rest your hands into your legs with your palms facing up. Again, just noticing any shifts in the body, any shifts mentally or emotionally from opening the upper body. Sometimes that can happen. Deep breath in. Exhale. Bring the hands together at the heart center. Bow the head in gratitude to yourself, your practice, your body. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that's given you a little bit more awareness, a little bit more opening and release into your shoulders, your arms, your chest. Hope you enjoyed and look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.